This goes with example number 3 from variance section 3.2. There were 3 numbers. To find the mean, add them up and divide by 3. Always divide by how many there are. The mean is like the average. The range, take the high minus low, the biggest minus the smallest. Be careful to look through the numbers because they're not in order. Okay, they're not in order little to big. The population variance, you take each number from the list. Okay, there's 3 numbers, so that's why we have 3 sets of parentheses. What you subtract every time is the mean. Okay, we found the mean to be 134. So take the first number, 122, subtract 134. The next number, 147, subtract 134. The next number, 133, subtract 134. You do what's inside the parentheses first. Okay, we're dividing by how many numbers there are. Capital N, there are 3 numbers. That's why we're dividing by 3. Okay, do your subtractions. 122 minus 134. 147 minus 134. 133 minus 134. After you do the parentheses, you square, which means times itself. Remember that a negative times a negative equals a positive. 12 times 12 is 144. 13 times 13 is 169. 1 times 1 is 1. The thing that looks like an E is the sigma, which means to add. 144 plus 169 plus 1, and then divide by 3. Okay, we'll talk about rounding in a separate document. The sample variance is the same thing. You divide by n minus 1 though. Okay, you divide by a different thing. N means how many numbers, so 3 minus 1 is 2. That's why the denominator is different. The population standard deviation is to take the square root of the variance for the population. The sample standard deviation is to take the square root of the sample variance. So D and E come from taking the square root of B and C. That is the end.